Hey guys, well, I figured it's time for a little update on what's been going on. First, pretty bad news on the roof, but it was to be expected. Daily Aluminum, the guy came out, he was the um, fabrication manager for the company, and he also happened to be a county inspector, so he knew what he was talking about. They won't even touch it. They said because it's so tied into the main roof, and when they hit a project like that, once they touch something, they own it, they're responsible for it, and they don't do roofing. So they would do an addition, and they said when they normally build stuff like that room, it's simply an addition to the house. It's a completely separate roof, and that's the way it's supposed to be done. And that's like my other side addition room is done, which they happen to do, but they won't even touch this one. So they said they sell all the parts, but I'd have to find somebody to do it. And he even asked his roofer buddies, and none of them would even touch it. So trying to convince my roofer to take on the project. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. He said it's about 10 grand to knock it down and put up a new one, and that's just not going to happen. So my immediate option is to glue in a tarp, basically, and my roofer said he can do that. But that's obviously nothing permanent and would have to be completely redone to sell the house at some point. But to take care of the leak, that's at least an option. But what I want to do is work with my roofer and work on getting new panels up there. I can tackle the demo. I can completely take down the interior of the room. I'm going to take the paneling off, the carpet, and all that. And we can get rid of those panels. They're just foam and aluminum. We can cut them up with a Sawzall, dispose of those, no big deal. And then it's just seeing how it's actually tied into the roof. I don't know. It's never been opened. We bought it like this. So that's going to be a little ongoing project. It's still dripping at its normal amount. So, I got the tubs back there. They're handling the capacity. And we're not into the real rainy season for a few more months. So I've got a little bit of time here to tackle the project. It's going to be easily several days of solid work when it begins, no matter what, unless we do the tarp. That's just a few hours. But anyway, that's what's going on with that. I'm off right now to get a haircut because I got another live show going on tomorrow. And, oh, I meant to say, I was not kidding the other day when I said somebody take over doing HLO videos. And you know what? If more than one if more than one person wants to start doing daily updates like I did for the last year, if you are on a weight loss journey, if you want to tackle the experience, and it is an experience of doing daily videos, please contact me. I'll hook you up with everything you need to know. The actual mechanics of doing it are very easy. You don't need any real fancy equipment. Any phone that does video is going to be good enough to do these kind of blogs. It's not that big of a deal at all. Editing, very simple. I'll hook you up with a author account on the site. You don't have to have a website. You can use mine. And we'll set you up as your own little segment. More than one people want it. I did it again. If more than one person wants to do that, that would be cool. I'm talking to a couple people right now that are, I don't know, maybe kind of sounds good. Do it. Just do it. Stop making excuses. Believe me, it does motivate you. There were many, many days through the last year that I just did not want to get out, go for a ride, go for a walk, go to the park, wanted to kind of cheat, go to fast food, blah, blah, blah. And I knew that, you know what? I have to make the video and I'll catch shit for it and I'll be paying for it. And you know what? The videos really do help keep you on track and it gets you motivated. It also motivates you to do other stuff that you wouldn't have done otherwise. It's a lot of subtle stuff. I mean, yeah, there's some negative stuff to deal with too, but you know what? You get over it. So I encourage you, if you're thinking about it, if you're watching this and you want to help yourself out, talk to me. We'll get it done. It really does make for an experience. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot harder than you think to just make a video every day. It really is. That was probably the hardest part of the whole project is the discipline of doing it. And yes, there were, I think, a total of 7 or 8 days in the year that I skipped, and all but 2 of them were on purpose because I was on vacation. There was just nothing going on. But other than that, it's a challenge. So I challenge you. Challenge yourself. Do the videos. There's just nothing else to say. It's worth it. It helps you, it helps me, it helps everybody. And that's the other thing. It does motivate other people. I get tons and tons of comments and emails from people that thank me for motivating them to go do something because they saw one of my videos. Cool. That's what we're here for. All right. All right. End of the day. Just a normal work day going on. Whole bunch of phone calls. New wedding inquiry. Got a meeting for Tuesday for another new one. So that's cool. And yeah, seriously, anybody that wants to pick up, start doing videos, give me a shout. Write me an email. We'll go through it all. Super easy to do, but a challenge to keep doing. But it's worth it. All right. See you next time.